Hola a todos, ¿cómo estáis? Tengo otro video nuevo y espero que los disfrutéis. Okay, so today I want to talk about how I learned Spanish through immersion. There are many videos that talk about this. Some don't really go into very many detail, and when I came to Spain, I met other people from other countries, foreigners, and they learned Spanish very quickly, but they were kind of vague about what they did. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. Now, I've only been in Spain for 2 years and about 4 months. And I speak Spanish every day. I did not speak Spanish before I came to Spain. I learned Spanish in high school, like a lot of us, and then forget afterwards. So the first thing I did was I used the infamous Duolingo. Now, this didn't help me speak, but it did help me understand the grammar, a little bit of vocabulary, but mostly grammar. I completed the whole tree in about a month and a half. So that helped. I also used an app called Mind Snacks, and I love Mind Snacks. But it's only good for vocabulary. And I used it to learn a lot of vocabulary words. The only downside is that it's only for iPhone, so Android users, I'm sorry. When I switched to Android, I was devastated because I really like this app. The next thing I used was a really underrated program called Rocket Spanish. Now, it's a newer program. I think it's better than Rosetta Stone. I think it's one of the best language learning programs in the market. It's cheap. There were 3 levels. It teaches you everything: reading, writing, speaking, listening, and you have a tutor and you can talk on forums. Everything is online. You don't have to download anything. They have an app you can use, and you have it for life. There are no monthly subscriptions. That's it. It's a one-time payment. I used that, and that actually helped me the most. So when I came to Spain, I had a little bit of knowledge. The only thing though about Rocket Spanish was that it only teaches you Latin American Spanish, but this is okay because there are differences in vocabulary. And when I came here and I started trying to speak, people would correct me and give me what the correct vocabulary word was that they used here in Spain. In Spain, the Spanish is so diverse. You may learn a vocabulary word in Madrid and then move to Andalusia and it's a different vocabulary word altogether. The next thing I did was I had no English speaking friends. All of my friends were Spanish. They would speak to me every day in Spanish. We did have to use Google at first. So I know Google Translate is not very good, but it did help me understand a little bit of vocabulary and a little bit of the grammar structure. Another app that I used was called Spanish Dict. Now this is a good app because it helps you with phrases also. So I did this and I went to language exchanges. I know there are some people that talk about language exchanges when they went to Spain or other countries, and language exchanges it's a really good way to practice. You speak Spanish with someone and then they'll want to practice their English with you, and I've made tons of friends this way. At first I was very nervous. I didn't want to speak at all, and they were like, no, here, let's switch, speak Spanish, and I would go, no, but now it's fine. When I came to the Canary Islands and started teaching English, I asked my boss if I could take Spanish classes, and my coworker, she would teach me Spanish and I would teach her English. And if you do take classes, make sure that your teacher only speaks the language you are learning. This is very important. She didn't speak English, so I didn't have a choice. But I took classes with her maybe for like a month and a half. Yeah, it's about a month and a half. And that was basically it. But it was practice every day. And when I moved in with my boyfriend, he's from Andalusia, and he speaks very little English. I'm going to say that actually helped me the most because we speak Spanish in the house every single day. We do practice a little of English because he wants to learn English so he can speak with my family. When my family came, he was very nervous, but I thought he did very good. You know, he can understand very well, but he just needs more practice speaking. And he's very shy, so we always end up speaking Spanish. And with his friends, they only speak Spanish. With my friends, I think maybe I have 2 or 3 friends that speak English, and one of them does not speak to me in English. My other 2 friends, we may speak Spanglish. But this is basically what I did. And I know that this may not work for you, it may be different, but if you live in another country, you could try these things. If you move to Spain, you can try these things, see if they work for you. But a lot of people told me, oh, you have a gift, you learn languages fast. And I don't think it's just that. I think it's you need to practice. Oh, one other thing. Your computer, your Facebook, social media, your phone, everything has to be in Spanish. It's very frustrating at first, but you will get used to it. If you're watching movies, what I did, I would watch cartoons because cartoons, they speak very easy Spanish. Then later, when I started to watch movies, I would watch them in Spanish with English subtitles. And once I was more comfortable, I would switch to Spanish subtitles. And now I don't need subtitles, but this is what helped me. So, thank you for watching. That's all I have. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Hasta luego.